the He Said, She Said show, and I'm Stephanie, and I have Tommy with me. And Tommy, you were in a very special location last night.
I certainly was. Last night, I was at Corky's Research, Southern Ohio. Great place, good place to go. Something always happens at Corky's. You don't know for sure what's going to happen, to which degree. But last night we had mimicking going on. We had some stone throwing. We had a track. It was a good night. It was a good night.
Yeah. And so, did you feel like they were anywhere near you at all? I mean, you heard mimicking. Did they go? Okay, so Corky, when he was talking to us earlier in the show, he talked about how they came up to the door and opened the door, or whatever it was they did, and you guys were showing me fingerprints on the doors. So did that happen with you today at all?
That didn't happen last night, but definitely the prints were definitely on the door. I mean, it was the oil from the handprints were on the door. It was definitely for sure. And there wasn't really anything that I could say that was quantitative or whatever. It was a good area. There was some stuff around, but there was nothing that was up close and personal. But that's all right. That's only one night.
Well, and he got some prints. How did they turn out? Did they turn out okay?
Yeah. I didn't talk to them today to find out if they turned out, but I'm telling you, they look good, and they were just sitting there drying, and yeah, I think he did well. I think he's probably casted a few footprints too, and it is a magical place. The up and down, the terrain in there, and oh my gosh, there's so many. The tree bows up there are so great, and there's all these spots up there where it looks like they've been sitting up there and approaching it, looking at his backyard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something else.
And this wasn't your first time there. I mean, you've been there before, because you talked about it on one of our other shows, I think, or maybe you were just talking to me. I don't remember. But yeah, so it's kind of a crazy, fun, good place to go for a lot of activity. There were a lot of you there.
Yeah, there actually was. Yeah, and it was good. There was women and men, and all kinds of people, and so it was good. It was good.
Cool. Well, I hope everyone enjoys this, because it was very fun watching you guys out there last night. And I think, Corky gets so excited. He's just kind of an excitable dude.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get him to be on the show again at some point, next time you go up there or whatever, because that was fun,
I think the seal has been broken on Corky. I mean, I think he's going to be ready to come and be on our show and this and that. Like he really enjoys what he's doing, and he'll be down for it.
Well, and it shows, right? I mean, he was so excited to talk about his research and his home, and he even talked about the orbs and paranormal, and we all say it all ties together. You know what I mean? So, and I agree too. So, well, fun stuff, Walt. Hey, another good job.
You know it.
On to the next. Woo-hoo!
Gotcha. Well, okay. Until then, we'll see you where we end. Oh, there goes
it's the rooster. I love it. So we are live and ready to rock and roll. So
right. Well, I'm here at Corky's Research tonight with Jay Fouch and Corky and multiple other guys. Your buddy from work, Bob. Yep. Well, anyways, all these guys are here tonight looking to see if Corky's squatches are going to show up tonight.
Yep, one over there.
Yep. And yeah, it's a pretty cool time. A lot of good woods behind. There's a highway down over here, so that's not as good, but that's all right. The rest of it's real good. Lots of activity and all that sort of thing. And we're gonna sit here and camp out and see if we get messed with.
Awesome. I love it. And there have been sightings there, right? I mean, recently.
Yes, there have. Yep. They've got digital night vision videos and this and that, and daytime sighting up there with the spotting scope and all that sort of thing. And yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Good. And is Jace and Corky, should we talk to them a little bit and ask them what they're seeing up there?
I'm not sure. I think Corky's up in.
We're taking off the cast. They cast the footprints tonight. Earlier when I
Oh,
got
you
here.
saw footprints?
Yeah. I'll come up here and show you what Corky's got.
So it's a little dark for anybody watching this video, but I'm sure once he gets there, we'll be able to see what's going on. So this is what live research is all about, everyone. And of course, when you see it, it won't be live, but it is right now for us. So you are somewhere in the wilds of Ohio, am I correct?
Yes.
Not
What do you
too
think about
far.
that, Cork?
What?
The track that you've got casted up
Oh
here.
yeah. I'm really looking forward to see once we pull it to see if there's any definition, dermal ridges and stuff on the bottom.
Yep.
And when did you
Who's
find
this?
this?
Who am I talking to? Stephanie.
Stephanie,
Hi, Stephanie. I'm Corky. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was just. Are you going to show her the track?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll come. I got a flash. I'll just come. Marcy, want to come back with us? Okay.
Okay. So did you hear anything or you just stumbled upon the track or how did you find it?
I took a group back way up in the woods where I had some cameras. There you go. Hold it right there. No. There we go. There we go. Lower a little bit. There we go. You can see it.
Put your foot up next to it so we can see how big it is. Something. Cool.
Can you see it?
See it.
Now stand over there and film back this way. Lower.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's a
Here,
good view.
stand over here. Get the front view.
Yep.
And look down. Look down. Let me kill this light and let's use my headlamp. Does that any better?
Well, I'm looking at you right now.
Just me. Go down.
There we go. Yep, I see it. So how big?
Yep.
What's the length of that to you approximately?
I would say 9 inches. Truthfully, I'm thinking it's the female. It's the mother. So she's probably 4.5 inches wide, 9 inches long.
Okay. That's not very long though, really.
What?
Is it?
What?
That's not very long though for a Bigfoot print, is it?
Not very long or whatever.
I have a whole family here. I got 7 of them here. So I've got a bunch of babies. I have 2-year-olds. I got twins that are 7. So I got little baby tracks. Then I've got, like I said, 9 inchers. But the casting is about 11 inches long, but I think they cast a little bit beyond the actual track.
Yeah.
So, but I think the actual track was about 9 inches. So that tells me it's the female. Look, I'll just show you right here in the dirt. There's another print right here. If you can see right here is the toes, and it comes back to here. Oh, let me see your phone? Let me see. Let me get the flashlight into the picture. Where's your camera?
There we go. Yeah.
Are you able to see this?
Yeah, a little bit. It's spot,
So
you know.
the better one's up here. Let me show you the better one. But they
Okay.
couldn't cast that. Now there's two of them. There's one right here.
Mhm.
There's big indentation. There's a big indentation right here. Can you see that one?
I can see it a little bit. The light is too bright. So what I'm seeing mostly is the spotlight from the light, the flashlight.
There.
Oh, there. That's good. I can see that. Yep.
Okay. So this one, and then there's this one. And then,
Oh yeah. And then the one that you casted.
yeah. Yeah, okay, here's your phone.
Yeah. This place is a hot spot for sure.
Yeah. Seems like it. Seems like it. There's several like a family that are living there, you're thinking.
Yeah. Corky said he has two twins. That's who he's got the night scope of, the FLIR.
Yeah. 7 years old or something, he thought, or whatever he said.
Yep.
And I remember when the twins were born, I would hear a pair of babies just cry all night long in my woods. And you can hear when they're nursing and when they weren't nursing. Okay, because when one was feeding and the other one would fight, they would fight over who got the feed. And they were just like us. And I mean, we're talking just right up in here. The mom would be up in here, and I'd be laying in bed with my window open, and I would hear them fighting over nursing with mom. We're twins back here.
Wow.
One of them is a biter. One of them gets bit. So if you follow my audio, it's Corky's Research on YouTube. I record all night long for 9 hours, and I pull the clips out, and I post it on my page. And I don't know, it's been probably 6-7 months ago. I have the audio of one getting bit just out of the blue. You can tell he bit the 7-year-old, bit the other 7-year-old, because the one goes, ow!
Really?
You know? Oh, they're just like kids, and they come up to my front door and they open my front door and close it at 4:30 every morning like clockwork.
Really?
They do it about a half dozen times. They leave fingerprints. We'll walk down to the house.
Oh yeah.
Let's show her what is on my storm door. I'll show you the fingerprints.
And also you had the one that put its hand on the window of the car.
Oh.
What? What'd you say?
You had the one that put its hand on the window of your car.
I don't know. I don't think
Like 2 weeks ago.
No, I don't remember. They're putting their hand on they're opening the shower at my back door. So they come down here at 4:30 every morning. Close this.
Yeah, right there.
There's some right there. Let's go to the front. Let's go to the front porch. They're better. I would think that these got clean.
So what do your dogs do when that door opens in the middle of the night?
Those are the neighbor dogs, but yeah,
Oh.
I think they're pretty well stressed all the time.
Well, yeah.
Here we go.
Look at that.
Oh,
You
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You can see the fingertips.
Yeah.
Like right there.
Yeah. And I mean, this just got cleaned the other day. Okay. This was all dirt and muddy and clay. So.
Wow. That's
Bring
good.
me on Facebook. I'll send you the pictures.
Do you ever get scared?
Do you get scared, Cork?
When they first came, yes. For the first 2 years, I didn't understand what was going on. And the juvenile, who's 17 now, he tortured me just nonstop, just knocking on the doors, the windows, you know. And he's 17 years old. He's the one I got video Once you friend me, I'll send you a trail cam video of the 17-year-old. I caught him during one of my fires. He came up to us, and fire gives off infrared light, so my camera caught him. Anyhow, long story short, as he's getting older, he's leaving me alone, and he's getting more standoffish. Where the 2 7-year-olds, the twins, it's game on with them. It's all game.
Yeah.
So they're constantly playing with me. Constantly. Yeah. It's nonstop. They literally put February, you know how your window freezes, the storm door, they come up, they're drawing pictures. They put their lips up against the glass, and you can see a perfect outline of their lips. So I'll send it to you. I have a picture of it. You know, they're just like a 7-year-old kid. What would a 7-year-old kid do to frosted glass when you're playing around? You don't put your lips up to it. So yeah, I got some really great evidence. So, and they're friendly. They'll come in tonight. Normally they'll come in and they'll interact with us. So what we do is we laugh, we're be loud. We have a fire going, so they'll know what's going on because this is every Saturday night.
Yeah.
And about 2 hours or so, they'll check out everybody. If they don't feel skittish and feel good, they'll come in close. If they like you, they'll throw stuff at you. Okay.
Yeah.
They will throw little pieces at you if they like you. If they don't like you, they'll stand off about 100 yards and watch you from afar. So it all depends on the atmosphere. So the thing is, how I get them to respond is after about 2 hours of everyone just talking and gabbing and having a good time laughing, I'll say, okay, everybody shut up. Shut up. Just don't say a word. We are the entertainment. Mm-hmm. They're here to watch us. We're surrounded. We've got, at least 3 or 4 watching us. And when we shut up, when you use discipline and everyone can be quiet, it'll be a behavior. They will act up like a child. They will show behavior and start throwing rocks at us. They'll tree knock. They'll scream. They'll yell. They'll go, hey. So they do all kinds of things. They get vocal after 3 in the morning. There's a bike trail across the creek down over the ravine. And they go down there and they listen to these kids. And they emulate 2 or 3 word phrases like, let's go. Hurry up. Come on. They'll say this after 3 o'clock in the morning. I have it on audio. So I've got, just check out my channel. It's some of the stuff's pretty amazing.
I will.
So it's Corky's Research on YouTube. Please subscribe.
So do you ever have women that come up there?
I have 3. I think I got 3. How many women are here? 2. 3. I got 3. So I have 3 women right now.
So do they ever just kind of separate from the guys and just go out by themselves to see what might happen?
Now Marcy's here. They really like her. So when everybody leaves, one time it was just me and her out here. Everybody left. It was getting late, and this was in September. We had one come in within about 8 foot of us in the pitch dark, and he went blah, 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 blah. And then she grabbed my arm. I said, "It's time for you to go." It was just too close, and I just didn't feel safe. So I walked her back to her car, and he ran down the side of the yard, and he was still throwing rocks at us by our car. I mean, he was wound up. Yeah. So that was a very interesting night. I've never seen him behave like that before. He normally stays back, about 12 to 30 feet. Never came in that close like that. That was the closest I've ever seen him. 8 foot away.
So do you think any of the women that come there would ever just go out there by themselves?
I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that.
Because this is what splashers do. We're out in the woods, just women all the time.
I don't recommend that. I just don't. I don't. You guys have hormones, okay? They're attracted to the pheromones being released. They know when a hunter enters the woods what his intentions are by the pheromones coming out of your nose. Okay? They know your intent. So a woman, say she's on her period.
Yes.
You do not want to be in the woods if that's going on, because they'll carry you away.
Yes.
Because
I know.
You're ready.
I know.
So that's what you've got to be really super careful.
Yeah. No. So see, I'm the lead of an all-female cryptid research team, and we go out all women all the time. And we have had some crazy experiences.
They will get really excited. So are you getting good experience? Are you getting activity?
Yeah, we have had rocks thrown at us. We knew they were within 6 feet, actually, one time up in the Chippewa forest. I was scared.
Where are you
I
at,
was scared.
Stephanie?
I'm in Minnesota.
Okay.
So that particular experience was a little frightening, and it was out in the very remote part of the Chippewa forest. So we were out miles away from people.
I have a friend. He's called Randy's Research. Randy and something's Research. And he's in Minnesota. He's got a couple squatches on his property. If you friend me, I'll turn you on to his page. He's out in Minnesota. He's a musician, and he travels, and I mean he's played with all the big bands. I mean the top 40 bands. He's always been like an opener for them. So he's like semi-professional, but he leaves for like 6 months at a time. And when he comes back, he's got all these tree breaks and all this stuff. They're right in his backyard. So you may want to get a hold of Randy and check out, and because he's just there by himself, and he don't want to do too much by himself at night. He actually needs someone to hang out with. That would be cool if you guys can hook up.
Yeah, for sure. Because we know a lot of Bigfoot researchers, but I don't know who that is. So that's a new one for me.
So friend me on Facebook if you would, and I will send you a link to him, and you can reach out to him, and I'll send you a link to my YouTube account as well. You gotta follow some of this stuff.
Where is he in Minnesota?
I don't know. I know it's Minnesota. That's all I know. I think he's up north. I think.
Okay.
I'm thinking. I mean, he's just got forest and forest and forest in his backyard.
Yeah. Well, that's where I'd like to go. Awesome. Well, I love it. Well, welcome to the He Said, She Said show for sure. And I'm sure
this is the show. Okay. Hey, everybody. I thought I was just talking to you.
So Jason will do his magic, and he'll edit this all up, and it'll look fabulous.
Awesome. So give me a plug, everybody. Subscribe to Corky's Research YouTube, please. I got like 560 some subscribers. I need to get 1,000 so I can live stream. So I appreciate anybody can swing by, give me a sub. So I thank you guys.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Is there anything else that you want to talk about when we're on?
Oh, what would you like to know? I mean, I just have everything in the world going on here. I've got paranormal. I've got orbs I've got the fog that'll move in. We've actually got photos of a full Indian chief apparition. This crazy. I've had trees. We were taking pictures where that casting was. Okay, where we showed you where that cast was. A buddy of mine was on a tree line at the other end of the yard, and there was a squatch right there. And my buddy had a 35 millimeter camera taking photos of black and white at night, looking for paranormal. And after he shot the flash, and we're looking at the back, waiting for the picture to generate, we hear crack, 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 and the tree was coming down right at us. He pushed a tree at us because of that flash. We upset him. So yeah, I've had a tree pushed at me, and that was probably one of the most scariest experiences so far, because literally just missed us.
So are you on Indian land? Are you near a reservation, or is there
I think there's a burial ground out back. I've got all these soil mounds. I can't prove it, but we have arrowheads everywhere back here on the property, the fields and stuff.
You need to untouched. You need to leave them untouched. Don't do anything. What? I said you need to leave them alone. You need to leave them untouched.
Yeah. Yeah. When the farmer would plow, they would turn them up. We'd pick the arrowheads up, but they're everywhere back here. So,
yeah. You need to be careful about that native energy. It's the most potent of all.
We've had big, giant orange orbs the size of basketballs floating through our woods. They called them a lantern or something, a type of orb. It was just crazy. And I mean, it moved, it traveled, and it went up over the trees. It came down towards us, and we had orbs in my yard that come right up to your feet. So yeah, we've experienced everything here. But see, the thing is, I have underground mines. I have a lime mine back there, and this whole hillside's been mined, and it's full of water. Okay, there's a lot of springs up on the hillside, and the mine's full of water. But when you get limestone and water together, Okay.
Yeah.
That's where you start pulling your energy. Those energy balls will form on the surface just from the moving water through limestone. So, I mean, so we get all this energy balls appearing throughout the night. And I don't know, about a year ago in September, looking down over the ravine, it looked like the 4th of July, all different colors of orbs forming over Beaver Creek down below and shooting up through my hillside. And it was like a light show, laser light show.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think there's a big connection between the Squatch and the orbs, because I was asking everybody early on, I'm getting this orb to come up right up to me, and then he would float slowly up into the woods like I'm supposed to follow him. And many people would tell me there's Indian legends, never follow an orb into the woods, because the Indians believe that the Bigfoot is generating these and they're in control of them. And the two things, they either want to meet you or they want to eat you. So I never followed an orb.
No, and I know I've had the privilege of knowing lots of Native elders here in Minnesota, First Nations people, and you don't do that. But we do believe that the orbs, whenever we see Bigfoot or we feel Bigfoot's around, we always see orbs too. Maybe not as big as you're saying, the big basketball ones, but smaller ones. And sometimes we don't even notice them with our eyes, but then we're filming and then they turn up on the film. And it's like, okay.
Filming, you can actually pick up the eye shine with your camera, if you don't know that. So the backlight of your camera will illuminate a Bigfoot's eyes. So I have everybody turn their camera on when we turn all the lights out and we're watching, scoping. Just put the camera mode on, video I think it's video, and just enlarge it just a little bit, expand it, and just watch the trees. And if you get any peekers, you'll see them. You don't need the special equipment. The backlight in your own cell phone will generate the eye shine. Reflect it, So here's another thing that they do here. So we just don't have one when they come in. They always come in threes. They will triangulate against you. We'll have one over the hill, one behind you, and one off the far side. So there's not always one Bigfoot. If you see one Bigfoot, you've got two more you haven't seen. So they triangulate. Always know that. So it's almost like a hunting formation.
Well, and let me tell you one thing. So the time that we were scared, that I was telling you about, that we were way out at a remote part of the forest, we did feel like there was 3 of them around us, 3 or 4. We felt like they were all around us, is what
I've been doing this 8 years and had, like I said, straight up personal experience. And I guarantee you, if there's one, you have 2 more you do not know about.
Yep. And that's what we felt. And instinctively, there were, I think, 5 of us out there that night. We all back to back and we're in a circle with our fronts facing out, because we were afraid. And I was afraid. I was pretty scared that night. Can I just say? Because we're just a bunch of girls, right? We had no weapons.
The hair will stand up on the back of your neck.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, this is awesome.
Well, hey, Stephanie, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you too.
Awesome.
So, Johnny, are you still there?
I'm still here. I'm just watching.
Awesome. I'm gonna leave this on if you want, but I have to run out into the other room for just a minute, if that's okay, and I'll be right back. Okay.
That'll be good. Thanks.
I'm back.
Okay.
Moving. I have a very sick dog who keeps throwing up tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, nice. Oh well. Yeah, I gave her part of the burrito. I guess that didn't agree with her very well.
Yeah, this place is really, really good over here.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here and stuff, and this is a good area.
Yes. Well, so I sure hope that you see something exciting there tonight, because you're saying you're going to be there all night, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think something has to happen. Something's bound to happen.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. It just sounds like what a crazy place.
Yeah, it's a neat experience too, because there's so many people here and all this, and everybody's Bigfooters too, so it's cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, if you give me action, I guess in the next, hour or something, text me and then we can do another Skype if you want. Otherwise, I think this will be a good show too. Just what we just have already. Corky is really enthusiastic and,
He is, man. Yep. Yep. So.
And I think it's interesting about the triad thing. If there's one, there's two more somewhere else, because that's how we felt. I don't know if you felt that, but that's certainly how we felt a time or two or three, Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna get my night vision on, and I'm gonna scour the hills up here today, because man, this place it's all a hillside, and there's so many cliffs and all that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna be interested to see what's in there.
Lots of places for them to hide and think about and all this stuff. So, but awesome. Well, I'm gonna let you go get at it, and if anything exciting happens, or if you want to do more, just text me or call me or whatever, and then we can do Skype again. Sound good? All right. See you later, Mommy. Bye.
Comes down, it's gonna burn this whole